Everybody, Jeff Short with Reviewly.ai. Today, we're spotlighting an Arizona local business, Peterson Digital Bookkeeping Solutions, and we've got John Peterson with us. We were just talking before we jumped on the interview here, and when John decided, that he was going to be going into his own business and starting for himself and starting a bookkeeping company, we talked about, he's good with technology and smart numbers and things like that. So it seems like an easy transition for you, John. What really got you into the journey of opening up your own bookkeeping company?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, I mean, basically, like we were talking before, just throughout my career, I've been kind of in that, working for somebody else, right? That W-2 type of journey. And like a lot of people, unfortunately, part of the layoff end of last year, looking at different, just avenues of, kind of always talking to my wife about maybe a side business or something, kind of that supplemental income. Now seemed like the perfect time to, go out on my own, start a business and, work for myself, get that kind of financial freedom, as you would say.
Yeah, no, I get it, right? I've been doing this for 17 years now, which I can't believe I can say that, but like I totally understand it and get it. So like why bookkeeping? Like what was your passion about it? Like what resonated with you to decide that you're going to open up your own bookkeeping company?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, bookkeeping, like you mentioned before, I have that technology background and the engineering background, so really good with numbers, very detail oriented. So, and yeah, so I mean, that kind of fit like my personality and my background, experience, working throughout my career. Um, and throughout my career, I was really like a problem solver, right? So like I was solving problems for people, and so. With bookkeeping, I'm definitely able to work with business owners who have a problem, right? They are trying to tackle a lot of things, they're wearing a lot of hats, right? And so if
Yeah.
I can take one of those hats from them, bookkeeping, that's what I'm looking to do.
Yeah, and as a business owner, that is not something we look at. You're worried about the sales and marketing side, that's almost like admin side of it from there. So, what type of businesses do you work with? Like, what's your expertise? Who do you resonate best with when somebody's looking at, I need a bookkeeper, or like I'm watching this and yeah, I probably need to get on that right now. Like, what kind of businesses do you really work with?
Yeah, I mean, really, I can work with any business. Not really niche right now, but I mean, it's just any business owner who's, spending 10 hours a month or more on their bookkeeping, right? So that equates to 120 hours a year. So just kind of think, if you're a business owner, what can you do with 10 hours or 120 hours, free time, right? Like,
That's almost a whole other month of work that you can get done in the course of
yeah,
the year, if you
it's
think
a whole
about
nother
it.
month. Yeah, exactly. You can, I mean, focus on your business. You can spend time with your family, right? I'm sure a lot of people have families and they're doing stuff on the weekends when they could be going to their kids' baseball games or anything like that. So, yeah, if I can help them get that freedom back, save them some money, having to do it on their own, then that's what I'm looking to do.
Yeah, totally makes sense, and I get it. I understand that point as well. So, what makes you different? Like, if I was to decide, hey, we've got an HVAC business, or I've got a crafting store, or I've got a moving company, or something like that, and I decide I want to come work with you over at your company. What makes you different than the other folks, bookkeepers that are out there?
Yeah, so I mean, I definitely look at, so a lot of this is online now. So, we're obviously moving away from the paper and pen and that type of stuff. So, um, and for myself, as I mentioned in the beginning, technology focus, right? So I'm looking at a lot of online solutions, things to help like automate. So, we can just kind of, it's all in the cloud, that type of stuff. So we can really just, kind of get it digital for you and, kind of help streamline a lot of things. And, you know, being the business owner, you have, I'm hands-on, right? So you have contact me. So, there's some companies, you can, go find a bookkeeping company, accounting firm, and you may not have direct access to them. Like, if you're working with me, you can email me and give me a call. If there's questions about something you're doing or something I did. I'm easily accessible. So you kind of have that hands-on or a more personal touch.
Yeah, and I totally understand that because I know folks that like they talk to their bookkeeper like twice during the year, and it's just,
Yeah.
or they get like an email at the end of each month, and then that's it, right? So it's the personal touch that you guys provide there. So,
Yep.
John, if I wanted to have that personal touch, and I've got a business that I want to be able to get back 3 or 4 weeks of my life back every single year, decide to work on my business, how do I reach you? Like somebody's watching this video, how do they actually get in contact with you, talk to you about your bookkeeping services?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously we have a website, Peterson Digital Bookkeeping Solutions.com. On there you have my phone number or business phone. There's a link to my calendar, so you could definitely schedule 30 minutes with me and we can get on a, you know, phone call or a video call like this and we can chat. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, so covered all the most
That's
of the
amazing.
social platforms.
No, that's awesome. And then one more time for your website so they get it clear so they right into that browser.
Sure. Peterson Digital Bookkeeping Solutions.com.
All right, so go to Peterson Digital Bookkeeping Solutions.com, talk to John, book a quick meeting with him, jump on a Zoom or have a call, and you're good to go. John, thanks so much for coming on and doing the interview with us today as our spotlight of the week. We appreciate you, and hopefully we send you a little bit more business.
Yeah, great. Yeah, thanks for having me. This was awesome.
Thanks. Take care.